Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to another episode of SnowRunner. And today we're going to be taking a look at the other new vehicle that came out with the Phase 7 DLC. This is the Azov 43-191 Sprinter. Now, as you can see in the little clip that I showed you before we actually started here, this thing is not the greatest vehicle that you're going to want to use for off-roading. Now, I'm pretty confident that this is going to be a good truck for racing, but I don't think this is going to be the scout that you're looking for when it comes to unlocking maps or doing anything like that. Because I mean, this is the test map. If a truck can't get through some of the easier things on the test map, then I pretty much label it useless for in the game. And I'm sorry if that sounds a little harsh, but yeah, that's just where I'm at with it. But again, this vehicle and the other new vehicle that we have, I feel like these are specialized. You know, they're specialized for that map. They're specialized for racing. That's what they're best for. Unfortunately, we don't have a test map really for racing. But let's get in here and let's see what the customizations are for this thing. It looks cool. I will say that it's a pretty cool looking vehicle. So we have the Azov SAM 814. This has an S power to weight rating. It has A- for durability, B+ for fuel consumption, a sport variant of the original Azov engine designed with racing in mind. Then we have this one here, which is what comes equipped with it. This is an A+ for power to weight, a modern take on truck propulsion frequently used on Eastern trucks. Then we have the Azov AM 815.3, a fine-tuned version of a common engine offering higher power output and durability at the cost of higher fuel consumption. And then finally, we have the Azov AM-816.1, an advanced engine setup providing superior reliability and performance while further sacrificing fuel efficiency. So in the video clip that I showed you before where I was kind of stuck in the water there, we had this one. We had the Azov SAM one. This is the sport version. This is designed with racing in mind. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to switch engines. I'm not going to use this engine. Maybe the engine and the setup that I had wasn't helping the situation. So what do we need here? High power output and durability, advanced engine setup, superior reliability and performance while further sacrificing fuel efficiency. Let's go with the one that's in it. The standard Azov engine. That's a pretty decent one. So gearbox, I did have it equipped with the sport. Maybe we'll put the fine tune on it, see if that gives us any bit of difference. Suspension, you only have stock, so I do kind of feel if we could have a race suspension, that would help. But again, this truck is built for racing, I kind of feel. Tires, we don't have too many options for tires with this one, so we're going to put the mud tires on it. There we go. The winch, this doesn't really matter. Extended medium, high power medium. We'll put that one there on it. Snorkels look pretty cool actually. The tall square cap, I actually like the looks of that one better. So we're gonna put that one on. Frame add-ons, internal supply storage. We have 150 repair parts and 14 liters or gallons of fuel in the fuel tank. For visuals, rooftop, we have roll cage with lights, and we have the round roll cage. I kind of like the round roll cage. That's what we had on it, so we'll stick with that. Front bumper, we have stock or the reinforced. Go with the reinforced. Miscellaneous, so we have double raised beacons, cabin air conditioner, small parking lights, factory parking lights, stock horns, angled sun visor, dark slant sun visor, and the dark downward sun visor. Rims, we have the OHS Rims 1 and Rims 2. Color-wise, we have the DLC. This is actually a pretty cool one. This is the one that we're going to go with, but it's got all the solid colors, which they're not too cool. We do have the add-on, the vanilla add-on, so we do have all these. That's actually not a bad looking one there. But yeah, we're going to rock the DLC one. So do that, and then bobbleheads, all the stuff. It's all the same that we've had in the game. So let's take this one out. Let's take a look at it here. Go a quick once over. You know, as usual, every vehicle in this game is just highly detailed, looks absolutely amazing. So let's go inside, take a look at the interior. Pretty pretty standard for a truck, I would say. So let's start it up. All right. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to see if there's any difference with this one, with this setup compared to the other one that we had. I'm not thinking there's going to be much of a difference with it. I think it pretty much is what it is. It is a truck built for the racetrack, for the Tennessee map. But we got to test it, man. We got to test it, right? So I don't know if you guys know this or not, but Saber Interactive, they are working on a Dakar Rally racing game pretty much right now as we speak. And I'm a little curious as to maybe if that had any influence on this particular DLC that we just got, you know, because it does kind of feel like that in a way. All right, so I'm gonna try to go through this water here. Again, this isn't something that a vehicle shouldn't be able to do. We should be able to get through here fine with this. I don't see any reason why not. The current is pretty strong here. Ooh, okay, that current is really strong for this truck. Come on, baby. I am turning the wheel, but the truck isn't turning, unfortunately. We are making it to the other side. Not exactly where we wanted to be at the other side, but we're getting there. Let's put it in a lower gear. Ooh, come on, baby. Now this does have, okay, yep, 4-wheel drive or all-wheel drive, however you want to say it, and diff lock is always on this thing. So I mean, again, that's not giving me, you know, warm fuzzy feelings about this truck as an off-road thing. And well, as you can see, again, the textures, they're taking a while to load in. Now, other people are telling me that, oh, that's, you know, whatever, that's not what you're looking at, but you can clearly see in this video that the textures are not loading in the way they should be. All right? I mean, I'm sorry, but if they improved the game at all for PS5, you wouldn't see that. The textures, they would just be there. Okay? That just proves my point that all they did was put this in 4K and put it up to 60 FPS. They did nothing to stabilize the graphics. They did nothing to make the textures render in any better or anything like that. And again, if you're not having that issue on your PS5, that's fine. That's wonderful, you know. But I mean, you could just go to this video and you could kind of stop it right there, and you can see those textures just not loading in. So one thing I will say, man, these vehicles feel a lot better on the asphalt than they ever have before. Oh wow, we put it in high gear and she just dies. All right, let's back it up a little bit. Yeah, but look at this. I mean, this is man, it's very, very stable on the asphalt, which normally in SnowRunner, these vehicles, you know, it's like driving on ice, man. But it's sticking to the road quite well. We're just going to get back up to here, and we're going to kind of hit this jump and see what happens. There's no way in hell I'm going to bring this through heavy mud. There's just not. Okay. I am on my wheels, so that's why Yeah, the controls are a little... This only has 4 gears. Okay, let's make the jump. Alright, now let's see if we can get out of here. That wasn't too bad, actually. The weight on this thing feels pretty well balanced. She didn't tip forward too much anyway. That swamp to the left there, I got stuck in there as well with this. So yeah, I'm just not thinking that this is going to be good for any of your off-roading needs. It looks great. It's a hell of a nice looking truck. And yeah, I mean, look at that though. I mean, okay, she's a little tippy, and we don't have an autonomous one on here. The one thing I really wish that they would change about this when you're in the test map, can we please recover this thing back to the garage? Why do we just have to leave it here like this? I don't quite understand. But let's go back to the garage. There we go. And let's see here. Going out to the truck store, and the other DLC vehicle is the one we already took a look at it in the last video. That was kind of at the end of that video where we had to go and recover it. Let's see here. Here's right here. It's a GOR-BY4 Scout. So let's grab this one. Okay, we're gonna customize this because in the video I didn't have all of these unlocked because that is a new save I was playing. So let's go crazy with this and see exactly what this can do. Increased power, an entire nation's worth of horsepower. Okay, that's the one we're gonna take. The gearbox, stock, fine-tuned, freeway, Scout off-road. Gearbox customized for better off-road performance, sacrificing gear count, top speed, and fuel efficiency. Freeway. So this is the fast one. We're not going to take that one. We'll take the off-road one, considering the map that we're on. Now, I actually did enjoy this when I got this. We're going to put on these here. Winch, autonomous, engageable diff lock, snorkel. Ooh. We'll go with that one. That's an interesting looking one. Frame add-ons? I don't think we're going to do any frame add-ons. Remember, so in case you guys didn't see this, I will go through this. We have the trapeze and the stock. I like the trapeze. We'll do that. Rooftop. We will put the fog lights on it. Front bumper. We have roll cage and spare wheel. Toe loops and stock. I think we'll go with the spare wheel. That looks pretty cool to me. Miscellaneous. External horns. No. Side paper thresholds, angled with beacon, dark slant visor. I think that looks pretty cool. We'll go with that. And for the rims, we have the rims 1 and the rims 2. We'll put those on. And for paint, we will go with the DLC color. All right, so let's leave the garage. Take a look at this little guy. This is a very cool looking car, actually. And we can even try the lights. So let's go inside of it here. That's the horn. That's crazy. Let's start this up because I do like the sound of this one, guys. So let's start it up. She sounds throaty. You know what I mean? She really does. Let's put on the lights there. So I think this one's going to be a lot better in off-road situations. A lot better than the truck was. So now you got to remember, we don't have the proper tires on this for asphalt. So we're kind of going to go just the same way that we went last time. I'm going to go through the water again with this one. See how this one does. Is four-wheel drive on all the time? Nope. Okay. So this one controls, it's a lot more squirrely. Ooh, maybe not, man. Maybe not. Let's do that. Let's do the diff lock. Dangerous water level. Yeah. Okay, so neither one of these performed very well in this portion. Oh God. We're just floating, man. We are just floating. Okay, it must get a little shallower here because this is about the same spot I was with the Azov, where we started moving forward a little bit. Ooh, it's not great though, is it? It's not great. Oh man. So I mean, I don't know. It's just so hard to say, guys, because it does feel like that these vehicles are just specialized for that map. Unfortunately, I don't see using these in any of the actual, like, you know, SnowRunner type of maps. If you're not going to be racing around with it, ooh boy, she is skatey as hell. I did put the beefier. Oh man, okay, this is almost uncontrollable, and as you can see right there, those textures, they just didn't want to load in. And we still have that weird kind of purple, and I mean, this is the PS5 version we're looking at. Look at all those textures right there on those rocks. They're not loading in correctly. I mean, look at that. Look at that blurriness. Goodness. Okay, so now we're in some mud. Maybe she'll shine, maybe she won't. I don't know. Well, I mean, she's not. She's not shining. I don't feel like she's shining at all. But like I said, this car was so much fun to take out on the track in Tennessee. She really shined in that, man. It was so much fun doing that. But this here, yeah, she's just not cutting it, man. It's not for this type of stuff, is it? It really isn't. All right, guys. So I just wanted to show off those two new vehicles, and again, you know, like I say, we get these vehicles with the game, and these two are definitely just suited for the Phase 7 map, I kind of feel. Again, if your thing is driving around that slow and taking hours to get through muddy areas and stuff like that, then more power to you, my friend. I just I don't have the patience and I don't have the time to be doing that when there's so much better options that we can have. So guys, this is where we're going to end the video. I thank you so much for watching, and yeah, we'll see you next time.